my kitchen to Veg with Lisa. I'm Lisa and Glory's hiding behind the camera.
Hello.
Today we're going to make baked lady fingers and cherry tomatoes. I hooked you, didn't I? Stay tuned for the market list. In the meantime, you can find today's recipe as well as all kinds of other fun stuff online at vegwithlisa.com. You'll also find our new page featuring specific information about our beer and wine pairings and a sign up for our newsletter. So sign up. Fresh from the market, you will need dill. This is cheating a little bit. There isn't dill in our local farmers markets right now, but we did get this from the supermarket from a local organic source. Garlic. Beautiful garlic down at Bad Seed Market right now. Lots of different varieties. Some cherry tomatoes. Aren't these gorgeous? Don't be boring and always buy the red ones. These little orange and yellow and green guys are beautiful. And then our surprise ingredient, our lady fingers, is really okra, aka okra. I have a confession or a secret. Okra is one of my very favorite vegetables. I know you probably think I'm crazy. I've always liked okra. My mom fed it to us when I was a kid, and there's just something incredibly mysterious about these beautiful ladies. I really came to enjoy okra as an adult. However, when I living in Dubai, I love the way the Indians and the Sri Lankans prepare it with all kinds of exotic spices, and the cuisines of the Levant, they all make wonderful variations of it as well. I learned a neat little Zen technique for preparing okra from, of all people, a Turkish boat captain named Ramazan. And I came upon him one morning preparing lunch for the day, and he was doing the most amazing little meditation with his okra. And you don't have to do this for this recipe. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But if you've got some time and you want to sort of become one with your okra, with your lady's fingers, this is all you do. Just turn your knife at an angle and trim away the tough edges of the little cap, just like that. You might be curious about the red ones. They're just a different variety. They cook up the same. They all look green when we're done with them. Okay, so preheat your oven to 400 degrees before you get started. You'll need a heavy cast iron skillet. If you don't have a cast iron skillet, don't freak out. Just get your heaviest pan and drizzle the bottom with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Got a pound of okra, and if it's all one color, that's fine, no worries. I just like different varieties. 1 cup of these beautiful cherry tomatoes. About 2 cloves of garlic, chopped. You can use more or less, depending on your tolerance for the strong stuff. I'm going to drizzle it with a generous amount of olive oil. Get your hands in there and give it a mix. Sprinkle with some crushed red chili pepper flakes to taste. Again, that's up to you. Probably need a good ½ teaspoon of salt. I'll let you figure that out on your own. You can taste it afterwards. Okra will soak up quite a bit of salt. And some crushed red black pepper. And then a generous sprinkling of fresh dill. Cover your pan with foil. And I'm going to pop it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. There's always the problem of what to do while your okra cooks. 15 or 20 minutes, and it's going to depend on how big your okra is. Take it out of the oven. Ooh, boy, it looks great. And this is perfect. The okra should be starting to get really soft, and the cherry tomatoes will be starting to collapse. At this point, I'm going to remove the foil, pop it back in the oven for about another 5 to 10 minutes to let some of these juices evaporate. You know, one of the best things that I like about okra is the absolutely beautiful plant that it grows on. It grows on a plant that gets really tall that's actually related to the hibiscus flower, and it gets the most beautiful big lemony yellow blooms that remind me of hibiscus. It's really cool. But now for the best part, the eating and the drinking. It looks fabulous. It's maybe not quite as beautiful when it's cooked as it is on the bloom, but remember, this dish is like comfort food. It is supposed to be soft and melty, which is why I'm serving it with cornbread, sort of my take on a little bit of vegan soul food. For beer, Glory chose a seasonal German beer, a malty lager from the Free State of Kansas, and the seasonality of this beer I think is going to be perfect with the seasonal vegetables. Okra are late summer, early fall, much like this Oktoberfest beer. I knew there was one hiding in there somewhere. Let's give this a try. Oh, it's a gorgeous color. Not going to be hoppy, so there shouldn't be a bitterness to it. It's like velvet. I love that stuff. Oh yeah, it's really smooth. I like it. Good job, Glory. I chose a white blend. It's a blend of California grapes, and this particular maker won't tell you what the blend is. It's a secret, so I think it's kind of seductive, like our okra ladies. So let's give this a try. It's got a little bit of fruit on it, which kind of made me think of a big tall glass of sweetened iced tea, which is what you might get served with your okra in the South. So another bite of okra and a little sweet cherry tomato. And let's check out this somewhat fruity blend. Oh, yeah. Bon appetit. Makes me want to go do another handstand.